guys, so today I wanted to film the 50 facts about me tag challenge video thing. I'd better get started because 50 things is a lot and you guys know how I like to ramble, so this could be a very long video. So here we go with number one. My favourite colour is blue, but I'm quite specific about the colour blue that I like. I love the colour blue of like a clear blue sky. I love electric blue, but there's some types of blue I don't like. Particularly, Jim has a Superman t-shirt and it's blue with like the Superman design on it, and I really hate it when he wears it because that's my worst colour blue. It's really hard to describe, like primary blue. I don't like that colour. I play the piano and I have done ever since I was 6. I had lessons from when I was about 6 to 16 and I absolutely loved it and became quite good at playing the piano. I got up to grade 6 and then I stopped because when you get to 16 you go through that little bit of a cool phase where you think you're cool, but I definitely wasn't cool, and playing piano I didn't think was cool, so I stopped my piano lessons. And basically I ended up not having a piano for ages and kind of started to lose my talent with it a little bit and lose my skill. And then the other day we got a piano again and I'm so excited to have a piano back in my life and be able to play again. If I ever feel not scared enough, then I may do something small like a little Instagram video clip or something of me playing. I don't know. That's not a promise. Okay, so a little food fact about me is quite weird, and that is I really don't like junk food. My only junk food vice is Domino's pizza, but I don't like it very often. But if I was to like junk food, that would be my main junk food thing that I like to eat. But I don't like eating in restaurants where it's like loads of junk food and chips and stuff like that. So for my main meals I like to be quite healthy. Like I like lots of fish and sushi and raw fish and vegetables and salads, and like balsamic vinegar is like my favourite thing ever, and avocado and stuff. So I like to eat healthy for my main course, but my weakness is I have a sweet tooth. When it gets to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I just have this craving for tea and cake. And also I'm quite specific. I don't like, you know, like processed in packages, all like gross stuff like that. I like homemade cake from a nice like cafe or bakery, or even I love baking myself. And that's something that I'm now limiting to once a week because it's really not good to eat cake all the time. So yeah, tea and cake is one of my favourite things ever. I absolutely love to be outside, but don't get the wrong impression and suddenly think that I'm outdoorsy. I definitely am not the outdoorsy type, as in someone who can build a campfire and build a tent and do all that kind of thing. No, that's not me. I'm outdoorsy as in I will be outside as much as I can. As soon as the weather in the UK gets slightly warmer, even if it's just like slightly brighter summery days that aren't just going to totally freeze you, I go outside every single morning and have my cup of tea in the morning outside in the garden just to get fresh air, and I just love being outside. Jim and I got engaged last year. I was like, please can we get married outside, because it's just where I'm happiest. I just like it there. I don't really know why. I love no makeup days, even though you guys are always seeing me with like full face of makeup, and I do love putting it on and feeling really girly and putting my makeup on, but I also just love days where I don't have to put my contact lenses in and I can just chill and be in my PJs and watch TV shows, and just no makeup days, love them. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan and I think about it daily. I know this is going to seem really sad and a little bit mental, but I do actually just wish on a daily basis that Hogwarts was real and I could go back in time and be that age again where I could be going to Hogwarts. I just love Harry Potter. I feel like I've grown up with it and it's just such a lovely part of my life. New York is my all-time favourite city. I went there for the first time for IMATS last year, I think, was my first time I ever went there. And then I also went there in December with Jim, and yeah, I ended up getting engaged there, so of course it's going to be my favourite city, but it definitely is just the most amazing place in the world. When I was about 14, I went through this kind of slightly gothic stage where I would only wear black and stuff like cuffs with studs on and all that kind of thing, and I wanted to paint my bedroom walls black, bearing in mind they were actually lime green, which was really hideous, but that was what I wanted when I was like 10, so my room had been lime green for ages, with a little blue border around the middle. So I said, Mum, I need to paint my bedroom walls black, and she was just like, absolutely no way, that will be a nightmare to paint over. So we managed to compromise and I said, fine, I'll paint my whole bedroom white, so it's like a blank canvas, and then have all black accessories like bedding and curtains and all things going on in a black mirror and stuff like that. So that's what I did. I love Christmas a lot. Like, I really get into festivities, like anything that I can. So Easter or Halloween or anything that I can get into festive wise, I do really like to get into and make the most of it. I kind of see it as, one, it's just really exciting and something to get excited about, and I'm quite an excitable person. Oh, there's another fact for you there. That you might have already guessed by this video. Any kind of festive times are just great times for families to get together. Yes, this time of year, I'm already starting to think about Christmas. I've got the Christmas app downloaded on my phone. Let's have a little look at it, shall we? 107 days, guys! Oh, I can shake him. And the bells ring. Being at the beach is just a really happy place for me. It's somewhere that my family always go a lot in summertime, and it just has really nice memories for me. And my favourite beach is Southwold, which is a lovely beach in the south of East Anglia, I think, in the UK. My family and I even go there on New Year's Day, which is absolutely freezing, but my mum and dad are like, come for a walk on the beach, it will blow out your cobwebs for the rest of the year, and I just think it's a really cute tradition. Although I'm the girliest girl ever, I go through phases with the PlayStation, and my favourite games have been Tomb Raider and Rayman Origins. I'm not particularly good at either, but I just go through serious phases with them where I will just like have to cancel everything in my diary so that I can just sit in and play the PlayStation. When the film Crossroads came out, which was when I was about 13, I think, I wanted to be Britney Spears so much, and I had this little karaoke recorder thing when I was younger, and I was like singing Britney Spears songs thinking I was really good, like into it, and recording myself on tape. My boyfriend at the time came over and pressed play on my karaoke thing, just messing around, and it started playing with me singing Britney Spears, the really slow one, I can't remember that's in the film. Anyway, I sounded so bad that I just went bright red and thought, quick, what can I do? And so I just said, I was like, oh, how funny is that? That's my sister. She was messing around with it and totally blamed it on my sister. I'd like to know if he ever believed that that was actually my sister and not me. And also a big sorry to my sister for blaming that terrible voice on you. When I was 18, I finished sixth form and was supposed to go to Leeds University to study English. I ended up totally cancelling going to university because I'd met Jim and his sisters, who are makeup artists, and I felt totally inspired by them to study makeup. So they taught me makeup, and I ended up getting a job at Laura Mercier, the makeup counter, as a makeup artist there, which means that they teach you a lot of makeup and not just kind of sales and stuff like that they do on lots of other counters. And yeah, that's how I learnt to do makeup. It felt like a total risk not going to university, but it was actually the best decision I ever made, because if I didn't get into makeup, then I wouldn't have gotten into YouTube, and obviously that's like one of the best things that's ever happened to me. I am absolutely terrified of the dentist, and this is not because I'm scared of needles or scared of any of the treatments that they do. I'm literally just scared of being numbed. So when they numb your mouth, and sometimes it goes like all the way up here, I am just terrified that I won't ever get the feeling back. I don't know why, because obviously the feeling has always come back, and I've had lots of different things done at the dentist, but I'm always thinking, oh my god, I'm not going to get the feeling back, I'm going to be stuck like this forever. And your lips feel like double the size, and to be honest, I've got quite big lips already, I definitely don't need them to feel double the size. I absolutely hate scary movies. Being scared is just my least favourite thing. I like watching tense stuff like Pretty Little Liars and Teen Wolf, but even those I cannot watch before bed. I have a really eclectic music taste, like one of the most eclectic out of like all of my friends. They think I'm a bit weird sometimes, because I will go from listening to something like One Direction to Drake to Jay-Z and Kanye West. One of my favourite albums ever is Watch the Throne. Lana Del Rey, Alt J is one of my all-time favourite bands. I can't even think what else. I just love so much different music, and yeah. When I was in school, I used to be absolutely terrified of public speaking, even if it was just speaking to like the 10 people in my classroom. I would just go bright red, and that was just so annoying because I couldn't stop it happening, and it was something that I really struggled with when I was at school. But now I could speak to a room of like thousands of people and it wouldn't bother me at all. I absolutely love to travel. It's one of my favourite things to do, and some of my best memories in my whole life are from when I was travelling. I keep every single letter you guys have ever written me, and they're actually in a box in a door over there that you can't see. I always get lost telling stories and completely lose my point. I'm sure many of you have been witnesses of this in the past during videos, although I've probably tried to kind of edit it round it. But sometimes I'm editing my videos, I'm like, Tanya, what are you talking about? Get to the point. And then I never get to the point, I just get totally lost. It annoys my family and friends so much, but I think they find it funny. I'm really particular about two things: getting 8 hours sleep a night and drinking enough water. Something I've never been able to do is cartwheel or handstand, and I've always so wanted to, but I'm such a wimp and I always have been. And growing up I did gym from when I was absolutely tiny, and I would do really kind of excel in all the kind of floor stuff, like the floor workouts, like the splits and kind of roly-polies and all the little stuff like that, and doing the beam and doing bars and like jumping between the bars and stuff. But when it came to doing anything where I had to like go upside down or really be brave, I just was rubbish, couldn't do it. I'm the worst at telling jokes. I was going to think of a joke to tell you guys for this fact, but I just don't want to put you through it. I'm really into kings and queens and history and stuff like that. I love reading the historical fiction books by Philippa Gregory, and I also love like Greek mythology because I studied classics at A-level, learning about all the gods and reading stuff like Homer's Odyssey and reading all of the Greek plays. Absolutely love that, and I also loved all the kings and queens stuff and all the kind of British kings and queens history. I was always the one that forgot my PE kit at school, and I always used to panic about it, and I don't know why I always had to forget it. I was just a tiny bit scatty when I was at school. My first pet was a seal point Persian, really big fluffy cat called Casper, and he was just the most gorgeous, adorable thing, and I loved him so much, and he lasted many years. And before you go thinking that we named him after Casper the Friendly Ghost, I'm pretty sure that he came before Casper the Friendly Ghost did. Don't quote me on that, but we definitely didn't name him after him. I've always been a really dedicated, ambitious, kind of entrepreneurial person, and although I have real ditziness to my personality, which you'll probably know from lots of these facts, I also have kind of my businessy, ambitious, really driven side, and my friends will often come to me for business advice, which feels quite nice to actually feel like I'm good at something, because I always feel like the ditzy one quite a lot. This leads on to the next one very nicely, which is I'm not a very patient person and I always want everything done yesterday. I really hate seeing people get hurt. I know this might be something that a lot of people say and not really a unique fact to me, but I find that even when there's a baddie being hurt on a film, or if I see someone on the street or anything like that, or people having an argument, I just don't like the thought of other people's feelings being hurt. It really bothers me. So even if there's someone that I don't like and they're being told off about something, or if they were told off at school or they're getting into trouble with something, I'll just be like, oh no, and it just really bothers me because I'm just really sensitive about feelings. My all-time favourite childhood movie would probably have to be Beauty and the Beast, or The Little Mermaid, or Lady and the Tramp, but my favourite one that just brings back the most warm memories to me ever, and I still watch it every single Christmas, but it just gives me such lovely memories of my childhood, is Mole's Christmas, which was a special from, you know, all the little programmes with Molly and Ratty from the riverbank. It was like their Christmas special, and I just love it. I'm such a family girl. I really love my family, and I love spending time with Jim's family and all of like my close friends and their families, and yeah, family time is just totally one of my favourite things ever. I'm such a list writer. I write lists on a daily basis, usually have 5 different notebooks and 5 different lists open at the same time. So although I'm trying to be organised, it sometimes can make me a bit disorganised because I just have so many lists. Oh, my battery's about to go. So yeah, I love notebooks and I love lists. I really don't like boys' feet. I think they're so gross, and I'm really sorry, Jim, but I don't like your feet. But I don't like anyone's feet, so don't take it personally. I always get sayings wrong. So when people say, oh, that's up my street, I always say stuff like, oh, that's up my tree, and that's kind of like a running joke now with me and Jim. I'm just kind of known for it with my friends and family, and it's something I can't change about myself. When I was little, I wanted to drive an ice cream van. I think this was mainly so that I could eat a lot of the ice cream, but I also just thought it'd be cute to have my own little van and my own little business selling ice cream around the place. And I even used to write out when I was little, like how much profit I'd make on each ice cream, and always kind of have that. I think I always wanted to have my own business when I was little, but I just thought that having an ice cream van was quite a cool idea. Maybe I could do it one day. Maybe when I'm like 60 or something, that's what I'll do. I'll drive an ice cream van and have my own ice cream business. I have a little obsession with nail polish. I love getting my nails done. As you guys probably know from watching my videos for a long time, you always see me. Today I have like a nudie pink colour one, which is from OPI, and it's called I Theodora You. And on my toes I have this gorgeous purple colour, which I can't remember the name of. But the annoying thing is I'm rubbish at painting my own nails, so I always have to go and get them done. And then I always want to change them because I get excited by different colours, and I buy loads of nail polish because I love it. And then I go to paint my nails and then I end up taking it off because I'm so bad at painting my own nails. But I'm determined to get better, and yeah, sometimes Jim has even been known to paint my nails for me. I've been making YouTube videos for almost 4 years and I absolutely love it. And that is all my 50 facts about me. I really hope you guys liked this video and that you felt that you got to know me a little bit better. I would absolutely love to get to know you guys a little bit better, so please leave a video response with your 50 facts about you down below. Or if you don't like making videos, then you can just leave a comment with an interesting fact about you, because I would love to get to know you guys better, just like you just got to know me better. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Bye! So today I wanted to film the 50 facts about, don't have to put my contact lenses in, oh, itching my nose there, where I don't have to put my contact lenses in, and I can just, what is Jim doing outside on the phone? Something I've never been able to do is cartwheel or hand there. Your lips can get dry throughout the school day, so I think that a lip balm is perfect, and these claim to have 8-hour moisturisation with them. So I'm just going to pop this on.